I've had the Meta Ray-Ban glasses for over 3 weeks now, and I gotta say, this is one of the best, if not the best, purchases I've ever made. And if you're on the fence of whether or not to get some of these glasses, then I would really encourage you guys to actually get them. Whether you're a creator, whether you just want to be more productive, whether you want to be less distracted while you're driving or doing other things, I would really recommend you getting these Meta Ray-Ban glasses. Now, I want to point out a couple things that have made my life easier when it comes to having these glasses. And, maybe a couple cons, because obviously wherever there's pros, there's going to be cons. So first off, let's start with the pros, and then I'll let you guys know if the cons maybe outweigh the pros. So the pros, obviously, I'm a creator at heart. I'm doing YouTube, I'm doing TikTok. These to record content and record and document my life have been amazing. If you guys want to see my TikToks, I'll go ahead and put my handle right here. And even if you want to see more content with these glasses, look at my past 5 videos. They're pretty much me doing vlogs with these glasses. In case you guys are wondering, how do they look like if you want to be a vlogger, a life influencer, showing your life, documenting your experiences. And you don't only have to be an influencer to record, right? Maybe you have a birthday party that you want to go to, or maybe you have a concerts that you go to, or maybe you travel the world and you want to be able to relive those moments through your personal eyes. You could just simply record. You don't have to always record for TikTok or for YouTube, but for me, obviously, I'm a creator and I want to be posting YouTube shorts. No, not YouTube shorts, but YouTube content and TikToks. So I feel like that's a big reason why I got these, or if not, maybe the primary reason why I got these glasses. So for that recording function. Now, a lot of people are concerned whether the lights, it's gonna show people I'm recording and this and that. And this. Look, at the end of the day, the majority of people don't really care. And if they do see that you have a light, well, that's entirely going to be up to you whether or not you want to keep recording them or just completely shut it off. For me, personal opinion, I have it covered up. So every time I want to record something, record my genuine interactions, record myself ordering food at In-N-Out or Chick-fil-A, going somewhere with my wife, grocery shopping, going to Target, going to Walmart, going out with my friends, I pretty much do that method, right? So you cover the sensor, you press record. No, you cover the camera, press the record button, leave it on for like 1 second, take it off, and boom, you can record with no light on. So a lot of you guys might be wondering, well, Anthony, I want to do that too. What do you use to cover up the light? Simple. I use electrical tape. And I cut it very, very small to the point where it only covers the light and not the sensor. So you have to keep that in mind, because a lot of people, they're going to think that, oh, I just need to cover it up. If you cover up the sensor, it's going to be a lot harder for you to record, because the device is going to say, hey, everything is covered up, I cannot record. As opposed, if you only cover the light, you are still gonna let light go inside the sensor, which will still allow you to be able to record like that. Sorry if I just spit, but I'm human. I make mistakes, or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much how I record. I have it covered up. There's electrical tape right there, cut very, very small. So that's one pro that I could record for my TikTok. Another pro is that, when I listen to music, or when I listen to like my TikTok, or when I'm just watching YouTube, I could listen to it as if they're earphones. And it's so cool, because it's like you have glasses. You feel nothing in your ears, yet you're still hearing something as if it was like you're wearing headphones. Now, obviously, the design, it's kind of like if you're wearing those open headphones, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. Those open-ended headphones where it's like, obviously you could still hear your surroundings. So in a very loud environment, they're not gonna be loud enough to hear. But if you're in a quiet room, like right now that I'm in my quiet living room right now, and I were to be watching TikTok, like how I was just doing right now, you guys cannot hear a thing, but I am listening to this content right here, and it is so amazing. It comes in handy once you want to just listen to something. Like, for example, a lot of people might take this to work, right? Because maybe earphones are prohibited, but hey, just slap on these and you could hear music, podcasts, whatever it is that you want. Another cool thing that I'm starting to love about these glasses is the ability to answer calls. Yes, sometimes I'm driving, right? For my job, I drive a truck. I'm a delivery driver. And yes, I sometimes do answer my phone calls with my JBL headphones. But now that I have these, it's like, okay, I could wear them, I could listen to music at the same time, answer calls, and the audio just sounds so clear. Like I hear the other person talking very clear. And the people that are on the end of the call, they could hear me clearly. So it is so amazing what these could do. So, in my opinion, those are the pros. And honestly, I feel like those are the three main features that you could do. Well, actually, no, there's the Meta AI. But if I'm being honest, I don't really use that. For me, that's not really something that grabs my attention. Like, I'm not gonna be walking around every single moment of my life and being like, yo, Meta, what am I looking at? Like, no, bro, I got better things to do than to be talking to Meta AI. Like, if I really want to look something up, I'll just look it up through my phone. If you know what, because I mean, there's a lot of people are different, right? So I'm just speaking for myself because maybe you guys are hardcore Meta AI users. So I'm just speaking for myself. I'm not really that heavy on the Meta AI, but maybe there's a lot of you guys that it really benefits you. So take this pro with a grain of salt, or this opinion that I have with a grain of salt. So yes, you could use the Meta AI, you cannot, however you want to use your glasses is entirely up to you guys. But for me, I mainly bought it for the recording, and the plus is that I could listen to music, podcast, and I could answer calls. So that's pretty much the pros. Now the cons. And I'm sure you guys already know, or you guys are already seeing this coming. The cons are the battery life. So far, I've never ran into a situation where they've died on me. Like, I've never been outside, during my job or, out with the family, and they have never died on me. Have I gotten the message that I do have low battery? Yes. But hey, we have a case. And this case, if I'm not mistaken, can charge your glasses up to 8 times. And it charges pretty quick. It probably takes like 20 minutes for it to get at a battery percentage where you're comfortable using it again. So yes, the battery life does suck, like a lot of people are saying. But if you have your case fully charged, then I don't see why you will run into an issue. Every single moment you find yourself not needing the glasses, hey, take them off and let them charge in the case. Like, for example, like I've been vlogging my life through these glasses, and I have them on me like most of the day, and I record, and boom, 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 I'm recording, boom, boom. The second I feel tired, or the second I feel like I don't really need them, hey, I take them off, I put them back in the case, let them charge for a little bit, and then once I see something that I want to record again, boom, take them out, and they're kind of already charged. So I never run into a situation where they die on me. So I would just say use it very strategically. Every single time you find a moment where you could have like a rest period, take them off and put them in the case, and they'll charge right away. So another con that for me I kind of have been seeing is the importing from the Meta AI to my phone. It takes a really long time, especially if you're out there recording 15 clips. Oh, my wife just got here. Yeah, so I was saying the import to the camera roll takes a very long time, especially if you record clips of like 15, especially if you're over here recording 15 clips. The process for it to import to your camera roll takes a very long time, even if you have the app open, because it says, oh, if you want it to import faster, keep the app open. Even if you keep the app open, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take maybe like 10 minutes, 5 minutes if you have a lot of clips. Now, obviously, if you have shorter clips, because, well, for me, I record the 3 minutes, because you have that option, right, to record 15, 30, 1 minute, and 3 minutes. I record 3-minute clips. And I know, yes, that's a lot. Maybe that's my fault, but, you know, for it to import to my camera roll, I kind of wish it was faster. But, you know, I guess that's entirely my fault, but yeah, that is a con for me, the import. And one thing that I did notice, and I don't know if maybe this is just my pair, but there is a kind of like a delay in the clips every time I import it from the Meta AI to my camera roll, and then I go to CapCut and I put the videos there. Sometimes there is a delay. I don't know why. I could be clapping in the video and the clap won't come until like a second later. Now, it's not for all the clips. It's just for certain clips. I don't know if it's just a problem with airdropping it to the computer or something. I don't know if something is getting messed up, but that's what I've been experiencing. Is it a very big issue? Not really. Obviously, I wish it wouldn't happen, but you know, it does not really, you know, bring me down. You know, it's not something it's what's the word? It's definitely not a deal breaker for me, but it's something that has happened to me. So, you know, if that happens to anyone else, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty much my review on the Meta Ray-Ban glasses so far in these 3 weeks. Honestly, I like them. They look really nice, especially the headliner, because they're like more of a modern style glasses, you know, like with the circular design right here instead of the wayfarers, which are more like square designed. But honestly, check it out. I feel like they look fine. They look really good. I really like them. And if this review has, you know, influenced you to actually go buy them, then hey, leave a like. Or maybe if this review has made you turn away from them, then hey, leave a like as well. And I appreciate all of you guys looking at all my vlogs, and continue checking out my vlogs, because I want to document my life. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. And we're on the road to monetization. So can you guys please help me out? I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one.